They're moving forward well. It's $1.09 now for the filly Keayang Zahara, $8 for Violet Stanford. So the top two in the market are the fillies taking on the boys. Gate swings into the back straight. The EL Titan Victoria Trotters Derby final from the heats held here last Sunday. Lights on, they're away. He's gone back early on here, Jason Lee, to try and get off the pegs. Violet Stanford broke at the start. Remus Phoenix got a check. Kyveli Michael copped a bit of the backwash. All that remains broke. And also Argyle Rock's got a check at that point too. So Violet Stanford, the second favourites, out the back early on. And Sugar's pressing forward now with the Sydney side of Valtino. And is going to work around Pinnie and take up the running. Pinnie's happy to take some cover here, one of the heat winners. And sliding forward, Gillaby Ballerini up to sit outside of the leader. In muddling early tempo, some tactical moves here with that trouble at the start. They've had to rearrange the speed maps. 3 back along the pegs was Hoppy. In the 1-1, Mister Blindside. Now about to make a move. Loxley Cavalier popped out of the position third over. Keayang Zahara was following it, but it's back. Third last of the main group now, around all that remains. Back last of the bunch, Kyveli Michael, but tacking on Violet Stanford, along with Argyle Rocks. And Remus Phoenix, after being bowled over early, is still 50 metres away. So with a slow speed through the first 3/4 of a lap, they've started to close up the gaps now after being well stretched out early. And it's Valtino who's coasting along the back straight, getting a very easy lead. Pinnie, one of the heat winners, races in second spot. They're about to get to the mile marker in the Ben Stud back straight on the second occasion. 1:23.1 was the lead in time. Sitting park without cover is Loxley Cavalier, just edging up a little bit closer. Hoppy's 3 back the pegs, and Gillaby Ballerini is in the 1 out 1 back trail. Mister Blindside is third over, happy to mark time midfield from all that remains, who was in early trouble with the slow speeds, been able to tack on, no worries. Under the star filly, the favourite Keayang Zahara, who's happy to sit pretty 4 back on the outside mid-race. He's about to make a move now, Jason Lee. He's about to get the filly into the action, and she's moving up swiftly 3 deep. Tacking on Violet Stanford, around Kyveli Michael and Argyle Rocks, and tailing out the back, Remus Phoenix. So Keayang Zahara with a full head of steam down to the bell, trying to get past Valtino, who's happy to let it go. So Keayang Zahara, with a fast dash around the field in the front stretch to get the bell, has taken the lead. Second, Valtino will camp in behind this star filly and try and chance the arm on the Kyveli sprint lane. Still left out in the open, Loxley Cavalier and 1-1 Gillaby Ballerini as they work their way into the back the last time. 29-7, they amped up that second quarter in the EL Titan Victoria Trotters Derby final. Pinnie's held up on the inside 5th. In 6th, there's Mister Blindside. Hoppy's on the pegs, 4 back now. No moves from the back. Violet Stanford was in early trouble. She's about 20 off the lead of the second fave from all that remains. Argyle Rocks and Kyveli Michael shuffled to the tail. They're at the quarter in the derby, and it's Keayang Zahara looking for 11 wins from her 11 starts. Galloping under pressure, Loxley Cavalier. So Valtino's a clear second. Gillaby Ballerini deeper. Pinnie's getting into clear air, then Mister Blindside in the stretch. Only 29-7 down the back, and she's full of running, Keayang Zahara. Lee had a peep over both shoulders. He's got them covered. Pinnie's charging home along the sprint lane late from Valtino, but it's Keayang Zahara again. Goes on her winning march, wins the derby unchallenged by about 10 metres on the line to Valtino and Pinnie, and third home was Hoppy from Mister Blindside. Then came a break back to Violet Stanford, who was in that early trouble, followed by Kyveli Michael. Argyle Rocks, all that remains. Striking some trouble late was Gillaby Ballerini there, and Loxley Lover and Remus Phoenix got TKO'd early. 28 was the final quarter, and a rate of 2-1.1 for Aldebaran Park on the Trotters Derby. Number 8, the winner, Keayang Zahara, goes on her winning way. 11 starts, 11 wins, and she's beaten the boys again. She had an inside back row draw to navigate. Jason Lee was taking no chances early. There was trouble at the start when the second favourite broke, Violet Stanford. So there was a few that got checked and things opened up. He was able to sneak off the pegs comfortably enough, Jason Lee, in the first half a lap, and was just happy to bide his